A delegation from Okai Traditional Council in Delta State have called on the member representing Ndokwa Ukwani Federal Constituency, Honorable Nnamdi Eze, to use his power to promote peace and attract development to their community. The delegation made the call while on a courtesy visit to the National Assembly complex in Abuja. Leader of the delegation, while presenting their demands to the federal lawmakers, said security of lives and property is of great importance to the community because it is the foundation that gives birth to all forms of growth and development. The delegation further urged the federal lawmaker to collaborate with critical stakeholders within and outside Delta State to ensure that Opai Kingdom remain free from all forms of social vices and criminality.
Security of life and properties is of great importance to Opai Kingdom as enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is our topmost priority because it is the foundation that gives birth to all forms of growth and development. We genuinely implore you to collaborate with critical stakeholders within and outside Delta State to ensure Opai Kingdom remain rid of all forms of social vices and criminality, youth, women, and social development. It is heartwarming to say that the average of my youth and women are hardworking. Therefore, we implore you to collaborate with the executive arm of government, both at the federal and state level, to create the enabling environment for our youth and women to participate actively in governance and engage development partners to enhance their living conditions through empowerment programs. Education. Opai human capital has been one of our competitive advantage in Delta State. Years ago, Opai Kingdom was the destination for quality education. Unfortunately, this advantage is being gradually lost. Therefore, it is our firm desire that you use your good office to liaise with Delta State government based on the promise extracted from the Secretary to the State government during our last visit to his office to pay urgent attention to restoring qualitative education to our teeming youth from the basic level by employing qualified teachers in order to ensure adequate monitoring, evaluation, supervision, and training of our children, as well as rehabilitation of all the classrooms, laboratories in the primary and secondary schools in Opai Kingdom.
In his response, Honorable Nnamdi Eze promised to look into the demands of the delegation as Nigeria has a lot to benefit from democracy.
I've heard the speech and all the enthusiasm, everything that is embedded in this the address. And I know myself and my team, the SLA and the barrister in this office will sit down and begin to respond as it may suit our people. So I'm very happy, and the president of National Assembly, just to draw your attention that this is my community. This is not like any other community in my constituency. This is my immediate community. So I have received you, and I'm very happy and very glad that by the special grace of God, most of those things highlighted in this document will be attended to. Let me also remind us that we have a lot to benefit in government, either the state level, either the local government or the federal level. By the providence of God Almighty, the mercy of God, who also look at your children in Opai and said, at so time to so time, your son will represent Ndokwa Nation in the National Assembly. It's a great privilege. And it's a privilege that must be honored. It's a privilege that we must be thankful to God at all times. Because it's not easy. Some person will live and die, generation upon generation. Even their own community will not produce this. So the more we are thankful to God, the more God will do things for us.
He also promised not to let his constituency down, as Okpai Kingdom is his home.
You'll be happy that your son, at point in time, so year to so year, represented in the Nnamdi Nation. You'll be very proud of that. We are not sleeping. We are doing all we could do. We are still very prayerful, because God does not bless a man and add sorrow. And that is why anytime I find myself, I look at the office. If you ask my staff, those that are always with me during morning devotion, we usually sometimes we dance and thank God. Say, God, you have been so nice to us. And I believe there are more to this. If you watch very well, you will know this is a time God has brought up by to be very lustrous. This is also the time that we must be indebted deeply to God.
Comfort Bukelwe, News 24.